everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Saturday, and that means it's Touched by an Angel Day. And this week's episode was Amazing Grace. Josh is destined to go to Denver with Monica. They get a ride from Michael, who is repairing his family-owned mini-mall. Michael finds that he must work with his tenants in the face of racial discord. All of their hard work may end when tragedy strikes in a chilling cliffhanger. In the chaos following a drive-by shooting, one of the tenants is fatally wounded and Josh is blinded. Tess brings Russell to Denver, where condemnation and blame are hurled. Monica must use all of her strength to steer everyone towards healing and hope. Okay, things I liked about this episode. This is actually the very first arc where we have the cast from both Touched by an Angel and The Promised Land in both episodes. Now, I know what you're saying, and yes, the cast of Touched by an Angel was in part 2 of Homecoming, but the cast of The Promised Land was not in part 1. This is the only episode where we have both casts in both episodes. So I really like that. Again, now this arc starts in Touched by an Angel. The first episode is in Touched by an Angel, and it is the 17th episode of Season 3, Touched by an Angel. And then it ends in it is one of the episodes in Season 3 of Touched by an Angel. I can't remember the exact number without going back a slide. And it ends in The Promised Lands, where it is actually the 17th episode of the first season of The Promised Lands. And as I stated before, with The Promised Lands and Amazing Grace, the TV Talk video on Amazing Grace, part 1 and 2, if I can find, or if I can get The Promised Lands on DVD, I will do a TV Talk review on that at some point. It's just a matter of actually finding and getting the DVDs. I am looking, though, so keep your fingers crossed for me that I'll be able to find them. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't a lot about this episode I didn't like. I thought it was very well thought out, very well written. The concept of racial profiling was very big in this episode to me, because it's the flip side of racial profiling in this episode. Normally when we have an episode on racial profiling, not necessarily in Touched by an Angel, but in any episode or in any TV series, it's white people profiling or racial profiling black people. And like, oh, well, because they're black people and they live in this area, they have to be this thing. This is the flip side. We have a bunch of black people, or African American people. I'm going to try and be politically correct here, so if anyone was offended when I said black people earlier, I apologize. So we have some African American people who are racial profiling Monica and Josh and Michael, particularly Michael, because he comes from California and he comes from a rich family. And so we have the flip side here. And one of the things that also kind of bugged me a little bit, but not so much that it was worth putting in here, was how the doctor at the mini mall, the person who ran the family practice at the mini mall, basically comes up to Josh when we first meet her and says, introduced yourself and everything, and then it was very businesslike, and it's like, if you don't have the heat back on by Thursday, or if the heat's not fixed by Thursday, You'll be back cleaning pools in Beverly Hills by Monday, basically everything. And then when he makes progress in cleaning the place up and making it better, and then this shooting happens, she's the first one to basically, or really the only one from the mini mall that's basically yelling at him for what he was doing. It's like, okay, you told him you wanted the place cleaned up, you wanted it, or not necessarily cleaned up, but you wanted him to take a proactive look at this and, or not look, but a proactive approach to this, get it looking nice and everything working. And then when he does, and there's this fatal shooting, and he's really the only one doing it, he's got help from Josh, and he's got a little bit of help from one of the teenagers who lives and works there. And when he does this and there's a shooting, it's like you're yelling at him for doing what you wanted him to do. It's kind of like a catch-22 thing, in my opinion. I'm probably not using the right terminology, but it's like she got upset because things weren't the way they were supposed to be, and then when he was trying to fix them and there was just shooting, she got upset with him for fixing the problems. And it's like, I didn't get, it's just something that kind of confused me a little bit, but again, it wasn't nothing worth really putting in here for things I didn't like, because I didn't like it. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that it confused me, and I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. Okay, question of the week. And this is something that Monica actually brought up, because she kept asking Josh to describe things to her, and when he was using like negative terms, like saying like godforsaken and whatnot, she would say there's no such thing. And when she was asking him to describe the people and whatnot, and she's like, that she said she doesn't see people in color or anything, because you got to understand, throughout this episode, Monica can't see, which is why Josh had to go with her. So my question to you is, and this is a very important question, so I want, or not very important question, but this is one I want you to put some thought into before you answer. And that is, do you see people, or do you try to see people? I'm going to give, do you try to see people in color or in character? Like, do you look at someone and do you see like the color of their skin or their ethnic background and make a snap decision based on that? Or do you try to get to know someone before you make a decision on who they are? And I want honest answers in here, and I want you to actually stop and think about it before you answer. I mean, if you've got to come back to this video 5 or 6 times before you put your answer in the comment section so you can really think about what your answer is going to be, please do that. I don't just want you to just fire off an answer just to answer the question. I want you to really think about it. Please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. And for those of you watching on YouTube, I will also have the links in the description section. Also, please note that all pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Touched by an Angel videos. Okay, also feel free to check out my other TV Talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, two things I'd like to touch on. First off, and this is for my YouTube subscribers, TV Talk is being posted both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. If you'd like to check out any of the backlog videos of TV Talk that are not on YouTube, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. And this is for my Facebook friends, and that is to please note that all of my older special edition videos are on YouTube. I will be posting the links on Facebook, but they are being posted for their specific holiday or event. So this means the postings are going to be extremely sporadic. I will more than likely go anywhere from a few days to a few weeks to a few months in between the postings. Also, because YouTube tends to be a little faster with its uploads, and with work, sometimes things just don't post all at the time I want them to. Some TV Talk videos and movie talk videos and book talk videos and special edition videos and top 10 videos and basically any other video, as well as all of my music videos, because YouTube does not like them, or Facebook does not like them being posted with me doesn't like me posting videos with music on it for copyright reasons, which I completely understand. Those will be posted to Facebook, but I will put the link to YouTube, or posted to YouTube, and I will put the link to Facebook for anything that I can't post to Facebook, either due to time or just because Facebook will not let me post it. Again, that'll be for anything that I can post to YouTube that I just can't post to Facebook. And I apologize in advance if anything is not posted to Facebook. But that is more than likely the reason. I just did not have time because of the link process for Facebook, or I just couldn't because it just wouldn't let me. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.